Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. Today, we are going to be talking about, how about that audio switch up? We're going to be talking about the latest news and the latest reports regarding Aaron Rodgers and Odell Beckham Jr. So we heard from multiple sources. An update about the Aaron Rodgers trade is that it is expected to be done before the NFL draft. And there's more reports coming out saying that it seems like the holdup is indeed the New York Jets trying to get something back in case Aaron Rodgers does not play for 2 seasons, which makes sense. Both sides feel like the deal is going to get done. Both the Packers and the Jets want to get the deal done, and they both think it's going to happen. Again, I don't think any Jets fan should be concerned. I know that there's some rivals and some other fan bases that are trying to spark fear in us that we don't have them yet, but I'm not scared. I'm not panicking. You shouldn't either. We also heard a little update about Odell Beckham Jr. The Jets are still the favorites to sign Odell, but we did hear from Albert Breer that his asking price is still around $15 million. Now, that does not mean that they cannot negotiate and stuff. I have some reports that I really want to dive deep into and get your guys' thoughts about all the reports and all the latest news regarding the New York Jets. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Do your boy a favor. Hit that like button on your way in. Let's get it going, Jets Nation. We appreciate you guys. Shout out to Coda, always the first man in the chat. We need Rodgers no matter what. I want OBJ even if he isn't the same. He's still a threat on the field, and I'm sure defensive players know that all well too well. Yes, sir. We're getting Rodgers. I also want OBJ in the Jets the most because he's number one on Rodgers' wish list, and Rodgers wants him more than any other receiver out there. So that speaks volumes. Rodgers likes OBJ the most. Yeah, honestly, the only thing that's going to hold the Jets back of getting OBJ is if OBJ continuously asks for a lot of money, like around 15 plus million, because I don't think the Jets can afford that, right? Also, big shout out to my New York Mets. Happy opening day, folks. I know there's probably some Yankees fans watching right now. If there is, there's a Yankees game on right now. Good luck to the Yankees, but more importantly, good luck to my New York Mets. Happy baseball season. And any other baseball team you guys support. Maybe there's other fans in here, but it's good to have baseball back. Rodgers, Odell, Garrett, Brees, Lazard, McColl, Uzama, Conklin, about to go nuts this year. That was a bar. I want to do that again. Ready? Rodgers, Odell, Garrett, Brees, Lazard, McColl, Uzama, Conklin. Let's go. This offense is about to be freaking electric. I'm getting pumped up already. Richie, is there a backup plan if Rodgers doesn't go there? No, because he's coming. He's coming. No need to worry about a backup plan. Jesse, welcome to the show, my friend. Jacob, good afternoon. Go Cubs. Oh, we got a Cubs fan. Damn, a Cubs and a Jets fan. Very interesting. Good luck to your Cubs. Aaron Judge started. Yeah, saw that. Second pitch he saw already. Nuked it. Exactly. Odell's physical is fantastic. And he and Rodgers will have chemistry. He'll ball out with Aaron throwing him. Garrett, Allen, McColl, and Odell will open up. Bro, I'm getting excited. You guys are getting me a little too excited right now. So I do want to talk about a quick little report that came out. Let's check it out. All right. So this report is from Dan Graziano. The Jets have expressed to the Packers throughout this process that their major concern was how long they'll have Rodgers and not wanting to overpay for a player who might only be there for 1 year. One of my sources acknowledged that the April 27 draft is a key date, but also said they do not expect to take that long. I found literally no one on either side of this who believes it will not happen. I am confident that Rodgers will be the Jets quarterback in 2023, and I feel strongly that a deal that doesn't involve the Jets 2023 first rounder will be finalized before this year's draft. That is from Dan Graziano of ESPN. Now, this is an important report, guys, because it tells us a lot of things. There's a lot of little cool nuggets in this one little report. We already knew this, but the 13th overall pick ain't going nowhere. All the Packers fans are like, oh, we're getting 13 from the Jets. Yeah, right. You wish. Not happening. So, again, it seems like the holdup is the New York Jets are trying to get protection in case Rodgers does not play for 2 full years, because what did Rodgers say in the Pat McAfee show? I was going into the darkness 90% retired. And I'm sure the Jets are probably asking Aaron Rodgers, can you commit to us for two full seasons, or do you think you're going to contemplate retirement after this year? And I bet you Rodgers told him the truth. Hey, I can't promise you guys anything. There's a chance that I can retire after this season. So that's why the Jets are trying to get protection, because it makes sense. You don't want to give up too high second round picks for 1 year. You got to get a pick in return. And it's kind of wild that the Packers are making it a big deal. Like, come on. Right? That's the holdup. And if that is the holdup, that tells me that the deal is going to get done by the draft. That's what it tells me. So that's a good sign. Very good sign, folks. Very good sign. It's going on. So let me know your guys' thoughts of that little update, that the deal is expected to get done by the NFL draft. Some people are saying it could be done this week. I don't care. You know what? The amount of times I've heard a reporter say, yeah, the deal's going to get done by this week. It's ridiculous. It's not going to get done by this week. I've heard that way too many times for it to not get done this week, okay? But I think it's going to get done by the NFL draft, for sure. And I think the package is going to include second-round pick this year, a conditional second next year that can turn into a first, and a conditional Jets pick coming back to us for 2025 in case Rodgers does not play for 2 years. And another thing about the trade package, the conditional pick that we're sending to the Packers for 2024, we want that to be a first-round pick we're sending to the Packers, because that means the Jets had a fantastic season, baby. Come on. We also had other news happen that I have not been able to talk to you guys about. The unfortunate news. Do you think the Jets are going to go out there and sue now that Campbell went to Atlanta? So I've not been live since the news of Campbell going to Atlanta. You guys saw me really pounding the table for Calais Campbell on my channel for a long time throughout this offseason. I wanted Calais Campbell for a lot of reasons, and it kind of stings that he picked the Falcons before he even got the visit with the Jets. What? Supposed to visit with the Jets today, but apparently he chose the Falcons because of the impact he feel like he can make on and off the field. And Calais Campbell, at this point of his career, he's a Walter Payton Player of the Year. He's a really good person for the community, and I'm sure the Atlanta Falcons gave him the best opportunity to impact, his ability to help others off the field. And I think that's where Calais Campbell's head's at this stage of his career. He wants to really do things for community, and maybe the Atlanta Falcons sold him on that. Arthur Blank had a good talk with him and said, hey, we can set you up with a lot of community things that you can help out the Atlanta area. That's what I think. Because the Jets made a strong offer. You definitely didn't go to Atlanta to win. I'll tell you that much. All right? He didn't go to Atlanta to win. He thinks he's going to be able to help out the Falcons, obviously, but I don't know. Imagine our D improves even with the additions and growth. We could become a top 3 defense. We could also be a top 3 offense equals Super Bowl. Ragnar Jet, you're getting me feeling something. You're getting me crazy. If the Packers stretch it to the draft day, they will get less after the draft passes. Yeah, which is why the Jets have what? The L word. We're not going to say the word. Blank told them they're getting Lamar. I hope so, bro. Send Lamar Jackson to the NFC, please. Is it so difficult for a good quarterback to go to the NFC? It feels like they're all coming here. All of them. Every single quarterback that's good, that's on the move, comes to the AFC. Let's see Lamar on the Atlanta Falcons so the Jets don't have to even think about them. Okay? That would be great. I have a strong feeling of the Jets winning and going undefeated 17-0. Why I say this, Aaron Rodgers went 15-1 when he won the Super Bowl. The Jets has a top 5 defense. All right, Jets fans, we're getting crazy here. We got B. Lopez saying we're going 17-0. I want the Kool-Aid you're drinking. Hey, sign me up. I can't complain, and I can't fault you for believing in our team this much. Shout out to Jets Forever. Guys, if you're enjoying the show it's the afternoon, Richie. Come on. Hit that thumbs up button for your boy. We only have 33 likes with over 100 people watching. So do your boy a gigantic favor. Hit that like button. Let's get it going. We got an interesting show today. We're talking about Rodgers. We're talking about OBJ. I want to get your guys' thoughts of the free agent acquisitions. We're going to take some call-ins as well. This is going to be a fun show, folks. This is going to be a fun show. It's great talking Jets with you guys. Let's go. I have a feeling things are going to start happening soon, baby. So let's get into some fun segments here. Enough of talking about Rodgers, OBJ. It's boring, right? We already talked about them enough. 10 minutes straight. Let's talk about who we do have on the team. Which players on the New York Jets are you guys the most excited for next season? Whether it's a new player like a McCole Hardman or Alan Lazard, or a player entering your number 2 like a Breece Hall coming off an injury, Jermaine Johnson maybe, or a veteran that you're excited for. Who are you guys the most excited to see play football next year that you feel like is going to break out on offense and on defense? I tweeted this out already. My answer is Tyler Conklin, I think, is a very underrated piece on offense that I'm excited to see go out there with Aaron Rodgers. And on defense, I like Michael Carter II a lot. That's my 2 underrated Jets that I think is going to break out this year. Let me know your guys' thoughts of that. Love this answer. Beckham. I am so freaking excited to see my guy Mekhi Beckham back on the field. Number 77, moving people. At left tackle. Yeah, left tackle. Come on, Mekhi, let's go. He's determined. Big up Richie all the way from Jamaica. Go Jets. Gangrene. Shout out to Jamaica, baby. Let's go. On D, the whole secondary. And on O, Garrett. Bruh, the whole secondary. Our secondary is special. Special. Lamar to the Patriots would also get hurt real quick if Belichick doesn't use him correctly. I don't see that happening. Breece. So my man JJ is excited for Breece. I mean, that definitely is up there because I still get sad thinking about Breece because what would have been last year if he didn't get hurt? What type of season Breece Hall would have had? Breece Hall is definitely high on the list for the people I'm most excited to see next year play for the New York Jets. Conklin and Beck on O, Quincy and Huff on D. I like this, John. That's a good one. Small Health Jet Petro with the $2. Win total prediction 12. I saw the future, and the Jets are winning 12 freaking games. Yes, sir. 5 more from last year. You're telling me they can't win 5 more games than last year with a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, with all the players coming back? Yeah. I'm shooting for the stars. 12 games, baby. 12. DJ Reed All-Pro in 23. Ooh. I think that he's going out there and going to really... DJ Reed is so sick and tired of the disrespect, and I don't blame him. He was so disrespected even when he first signed with the Jets, and he was so underrated by the league. And then he has a career year with the Jets, and nobody still talks about that man. Nobody talks about DJ Reed still. He's so underrated. He's not underrated amongst Jets fans. We know how good he is, but he's so underrated in the national lens. 12-5 sounds like division winners. Guess what, Henny? We will be division winners. Ha ha! I already put $50 on it. Yes, sir. I'm hyped right now. For no reason, because we got to wait months before the season. But I feel like the season's about to start. Maybe I'm hyped up about my Mets starting. That's why. My man Jimmy's in the chat. Keep popping the content, little big dog. Jimmy, thanks for tuning in as always, my friend. Means a lot. DJ Reed is a straight beast. Echoes better than Reed. I swear, I feel like Jets Forever likes to just like make random things like this for the sake of what is the reason? Don't get me wrong. I love Brandon Echols. I think he's great depth. But come on, bro. Come on. Come on. I don't see any way Jets lose 5, maybe 1. Richie, you going to the Hall of Fame game? I'm definitely thinking about it. Did they announce the date for that? I know it's early August, but I don't know the date for that yet. I'd like to make that trip. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty damn cool. Richie, what are we doing for the draft? So I've been waiting patiently for this trade to happen. But now that I know that I think we're keeping our first round pick, I'm going to consider doing a draft party. But I got to start figuring that out now if we're going to do a draft party. I got to reach out to some bars and some things and figure out where I can stream. And I would love to get all you guys there. So let me know in the chat right now. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. I just got news about the Mets, and I want to cry. Justin Verlander placed on the IL on opening day. Okay, we're not going to talk about the Mets here. We're not going to let the Mets ruin my Jets hype right now, okay? Relax, Richie. Oh, my gosh. What the fuck? The Mets will never just cease to disappoint me. Never! God damn it. Okay. All right. Back to the Jets. Would anybody be interested that are on the Long Island area, or maybe you from Jersey, you want to come for the drive or the city area? I'm thinking of going to a bar on Long Island and hosting a draft party where I coordinated with the bar. You pay a certain price and you get open bar, open food, and I'm going to be there and I'm going to be streaming the draft. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that. I don't know if that's possible, though. I got to reach out to bars. Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry. I got to refocus. I got to refocus because the Mets just ruined my vibe. Like, we can't get through opening. We can't even get to the game without an injury. We need Quan Alexander back. Yes, sir. Astamar with the $10. My entire team sucks. What? What team are you referring to? Not the Jets. Huh? What team are you referring to, Astamar? We appreciate the $10. But who are you referring to? What team? The Jets? The Mets? Another team? Draft day, I might have to go to the same cigar lounge I went to last year for good luck. You might have to, Hennessy. Oh, you are a Mets fan. Oh, Astamar, we could cry together. But it's okay. We're still going to win the NL East, I think. Richie, do you have a projected starting linebacker squad in your head? Yeah, bring back Quan, baby. Give me the same linebacker core as last year. CJ Mosley, Quincy Williams, Quan Alexander. Richie, you remember the stat? Rodgers is 80-9 when his defense has allowed fewer than 20 points during his career. Last season, RD only allowed 18.6 points per game. Oh, gosh. You guys with these stats make me just want to, like, run through a wall and feel like we're going to the frickin' Super Bowl. Rodgers will also be choosing 12, Jets fans. We'll see. Appreciate you, man. How about 15 for 13? 42 this year, a conditional second at 24, but Packers give back a third and 25 if Rodgers quits after 1 year. I think that's fair for both teams. I think this is going to be the deal, but I don't think they're going to have to do the pick swap in the first round, personally. If that's the deciding factor, though, then you do it, all right? I think this is what it's going to be. And the conditional second-round pick in 24 could turn into a first if the Jets go far in the playoffs, and that's what we want to happen. By the way, Packers fans are going to root for the Jets this year if that's the case. If we give them a conditional second-round pick that can turn into a first if we play well, that means Packers fans are going to be rooting for us. That's going to be interesting. Keith, my man. Richie, what's good, bro? Do you think we signed OBJ? I do think we're going to sign Odell Beckham Jr. We are the clear favorite. Anything can happen, obviously, because we all wanted Calais Campbell. We all thought Calais Campbell would be a Jet. And then he just signed with the Falcons out of freaking nowhere. So there's no guarantee that OBJ is a Jet, but I got a lot of confidence that man's coming. And let's just really break down OBJ coming to the Jets. I mean, bro, how many weapons are we going to have for Aaron freaking Rodgers? Garrett Wilson on the outside at number 1. Allen Lazard on the outside as number 2. OBJ in the slot. I mean, not even just in the slot. OBJ is going to line up everywhere. Mecole Hardman as wide receiver 4 as a gadget weapon. Denzel Mims at 5. Are we keeping Corey Davis still? What? How many weapons are we going to have? Tyler Conklin? Breece Hall? Michael Carter? Bam Knight? CJ Uzama? This is going to be the deepest, most talented offense this Jets have ever had. Ever. And that's what it feels like. Offensive line is a priority. Still, we don't have a starting center. The Jets still have interest in Ben Jones. But you can definitely tell that the offense is really zeroed in on weapons. But the weapons are pretty much done with until we get OBJ in the quarterback spot. We don't need to touch tight ends. We don't need to touch running backs. We brought back Ty Johnson. So we got 4 running backs on the roster I'm comfortable with, personally. 4 of them. I like Breece Hall. I like Carter, Bam Knight, and Ty Johnson as the 4 guys. I also like the 4 tight ends we got in Conklin, Uzama, Ruckert, and Yeboah. And I like all our receivers if you include OBJ. Yeah. Now just add more offensive line. I think this is going to be the offensive line for the New York Jets. I think it's going to be Mekhi Becton, Lincoln Tomlinson, Ben Jones, Elijah Vera Tucker, and a rookie at right tackle. That's my prediction for the offensive line. Maybe the rookie goes to left tackle and they put Mekhi at right tackle. I don't know. That's my prediction. I think that this offensive line is going to be a lot better than people think. A lot better than people think, baby. Guys, if you're just tuning into the show for the first time, do me a solid. Please hit that like button. We got 58 likes. Let's get to 100 likes, baby. What are we doing at D tackle next to Q, though? Good question. Now, with Calais Campbell not signing with the Jets, that hurts. Now we have 2 spots available at defensive tackle. Either we go sign some scrub in free agency that's still available. I think the Jets are going to do this. They're going to sign another veteran that's available. I don't know who. They're going to sign someone and they're going to draft someone. And those are going to be the 2 guys to fill it in. That's my guess. No Max Mitchell update. So Max Mitchell is expected to be fully healthy for camp. That's what Joe Douglas said. But they're still going to play it safe for them because he had a serious issue. It wasn't really football related. It was blood clots. So that's serious stuff. They got to monitor. But I think Max Mitchell is going to be a really good football player if his name is called for the Jets. He was really good as a rookie last year, man. As a 4th-round pick. Yes, sir. Astamar with another $10. Appreciate you. We need more Jermaine Johnson and Huff on defense, Rich. You good egg. You're a good egg, Astamar. Thanks for the $10. Yeah, we do need them more of them on the edge, but we also need defensive tackle. Both Jermaine Johnson and Bryce Huff are not defensive tackles. They're ends, edges. We need people inside to help stop the run and help get interior pass rush because Sheldon Rankins was pretty damn good at getting to the quarterback from the inside. Nathan Shepard, as much as he was like one of those players that every Jets fan laughed at, is like, yeah, Nathan Shepard, how is he still on the team? He actually had a solid year last year. Not good, not great, not amazing, solid. So we need to figure out some pieces. I wouldn't be shocked if the Jets draft 2 defensive tackles, to be honest. Our edge rushers are pretty set. Carl Lawson, John Franklin Myers, Jermaine Johnson, Michael Clemens, Bryce Huff, Vinny Curry. No, he's not on the Jets anymore. But that's pretty damn cool, man. Our edges are good. They're deep. B. Lopez with the $10. Appreciate you, bro. Going back to Fantasyland, AR-12 could be like John Elway, winning 2 Super Bowls back-to-back and flying off to the sunset. Holy crap. You guys like getting me feeling like we're going to Cloud 9. You're making me feel like the Jets are Like, I'm buying into this hype, and you guys are doing it for me. I'm buying into this hype. B. Lopez has convinced me. AR-12 will be the new John Elway. Done. Case closed. We're winning 2 Super Bowls back-to-back. Appreciate you, B. Lopez. Love the optimism. It feels so good, man. This is something I've noticed as a Jets content creator, guys. I've been covering the Jets. I don't even know how long it's been. What is this, year number 4 we're going into, or 5? Does anybody want to help me out on that? What year did I start? How do I not know that? I think I started, my first video was, I think it was Sam Darnold's sophomore season. What year was that? That was 2019. I think the 2019 season was my first year. So what is this? Season number 4 we're going into as I'm covering the Jets? 19, 20, 21, 23. Yeah. So this is the 4th season of me covering the Jets. And I have to say, this is the most optimistic I've heard you guys in the chat ever. Ever! There's still going to be some pessimistic fans come up out of nowhere. Oh, blah, 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 washed up. They're going to be there. But hearing you guys throw out those positive vibes, man, it feels good. I'm not used to it as a Jets content creator. I'm used to hearing we're going to stink. Feels good, man. Jets Forever needs his own channel. He does. He's too scared to hop on a call-in show. He's never hopped on a call-in. I want to hear from Jets Forever. I want to see his face. Hear his voice. Just wanted to hit the like. Someone please get me out of this musty basement piece pissed off Patriot fan. Get out of there. We got to get out of that basement. Carter and Mims to be traded. What makes you say that? Scared? LMAO. You know that's false. I need an M. What's an M? A mic? Use your phone. You don't need a microphone. Come on. AFC East roundtable going to be different this year. Facts, bro. I get to actually talk my crap. Jets Forever needs an M, meaning $1 million. What? $1 million? Trade Corey Davis or Mims. Corey Davis is more reliable to play win now mode, but Mims, I mean, they both have 1 year left of control. So I don't know. If we're going for winning now, I think Corey Davis is the better player. And what, Richie? How can you say that? I mean, bro, go look at the stats. I mean, this is just like, what are we doing here? I'm going to say it right to the camera. And if anyone has anything to say about it, sorry. Corey Davis is better than Denzel Mims. I mean, is that even a bold take? No, it's a fact. He's more experienced. He's more reliable. So if you're going to have to choose one, and keep one or the other, you keep Davis over Mims. I mean, that's pretty true. Come on, guys. Carter is a great running back, too. Stop trashing him. One fumble at a key moment everyone hates. Facts, bro. That's our fan base. We got to be better than that. This is how you got to look at things, man. When a player makes a mistake, us as a fan base has to do a better job of just like beating them up when they're down. Oh, you suck, you bum. Screw you. Instead, you'd be like, all right, you made a mistake. We got your back. Like, that's how we need to be. Don't be the toxic fan. Don't go on Twitter and at Michael Carter after fumbling. You suck. Doesn't do anything to benefit. It doesn't help. Like, you're not helping the situation, by the way, when you're just adding more toxic negativity to the world. Root for them. Pick them up when they're down. Lift them up. Let's go. Give them encouragement. Corey Davis will sadly go to make room for OBJ. Yeah, I agree. I would find it insanely shocking if the Jets get OBJ and still keep Corey Davis. That makes no sense. Makes no sense. It's New York. It's toxic. Win or lose. You got that right, George. You got that right. Richie, what's your favorite Jet memory ever? Like, of all time? It's sad because there's not that many. I mean, if we're talking recent memory or like my whole life, I mean, the only time I was so young, but the AFC Championships. But when I think of the AFC Championships, I think of losing in them and crying as a little 10-year-old boy. I don't think of them as winning anything. Right? So I thought the NFL honors this year was great because it really was awesome to see the past be recognized with Darrelle Revis and Klecko and see the present and the future be recognized with Sauce and Garrett Wilson. It's kind of like we took over the show. It's kind of like, yeah, we're coming, baby. We're coming. Let's go. All right, folks. I think Odell Beckham Jr. is on his way to the New York Jets, and so should you. Believe it. Believe that. And, of course, Rodgers is coming, bro. Guys, if any of you guys watched the AFC East Roundtable last night, bro, the amount of people in the chat were like, Aaron Rodgers is not coming, Richie. Why do you think he's coming? He's not coming. He's not coming. That's the narrative now. He's not coming. He's not coming. And then watch. When he does come, do you know what the narrative is going to switch to from those fans? Rodgers is washed. Rodgers sucks. The Jets are still the Jets. Yeah, but before you were saying Rodgers isn't coming because that tells me that you don't want him to come. But now he is here. You're going to be backpedal, backpedal, backpedal. Let him talk, and the Jets will walk the walk, baby. And that's another thing. We're going to have a lot of doubters with the Jets going into this season, but also a lot of people hopping on the bandwagon. And Jets fans, we're not freaking used to that. We are not used to that. That's something that we all need to get used to. Jets fans, what the hell is going to happen this season? Expectations are going to rise. The national media is already like milking us. Oh, the Jets are Super Bowl contenders with Rodgers. Oh, the Jets have what? The 5th best odds to win the Super Bowl according to Vegas? What the hell is going on? Seriously, Jets fans, like what the? I know that it's the offseason. And I know that that's what we always feel like we've done. We've accomplished the world in the offseason. But when the hell is the last time that you saw the New York Jets have the 5th best odds in the entire NFL to win the freaking Super Bowl? I'm just not used to this. And I know you're not either. And I'm bringing it up to just let you guys know it's pretty damn crazy. Pretty crazy. Because that's how good the roster is. It's not like people are picking the Jets to do all these great things because of Aaron Rodgers. They're picking the Jets to do all these great things because of how great the team is around Aaron Rodgers. That's the difference, folks. It's not like we're getting Aaron Rodgers to be the savior. Rodgers, please carry us. Take us to the promised land. No, we don't need him to do that. We don't even need him to be an MVP level quarterback to do great. The Jets were one game away from the freaking playoffs last year with scrubs at QB. Bums. Zach Wilson, Mike White, and Joe Flacco all stunk last year. It was painful to watch. There were good games here and there from the QBs, but we all know if the Jets had an average offense, we were an 11-12 win team. We just need Aaron Rodgers to be competent. What? That's all we need. That's how good the defense is. That's how good this offensive line is going to be with Breece Hall. Let's go. It's freaking crazy shit. I'm not used to this. I'm not. I'm too amped up right now. What the? I love it, man. This is such a great offseason for the Jets for so many different reasons, folks. So many different reasons. Get hyped up, baby. Adam Schefter just posted an article about the new turf installed at MetLife. A new playing surface has been installed at MetLife Stadium where the previous turf had become an object of widespread criticism in recent years. All right. That's some Jets and Giants news. We got our new turf. Great. What does that mean? Not too sure. Hopefully that means less injuries. So, a little recap of the latest reports on OBJ and stuff. According to Dan Graziano, he reports that Odell Beckham has offers on the table from multiple NFL teams, but the Jets being his most likely landing spot. Pretty cool stuff there. Someone just told me Rich Eisen used one of my tweets on a YouTube clip. What? Oh, man, that's sick. Did you guys know that? Rich Eisen used one of my tweets on one of his YouTube clips. Where's that at? Which freaking what? I gotta find it. Which one? Rich Eisen. That's my man. He did. Even Pierre saw. Which video was it? I gotta find this. Pierre, do you know which video? Come on, folks. Help me out over here. Which tweet was it too? Was it the one about OBJ? We're going to find this together now. Sick hat, bro. Thank you. I'm looking. Come on, Rich. Which tweet did you use of mine? You little... No one's helped me out and tell me which video it was. Now I'm getting antsy. Sorry, I can do this off stream. I don't want to waste your guys' time. Video is titled Richie Rich. I like it. That'll be funny. All right, folks. I'm trying to figure out which Rich Eisen video everyone's talking about. Is that which one? I'm looking. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found it. Let's go. We found it. All right, let's watch this together. It's my man. This is Rich Eisen we're talking about. It's Rich freaking Eisen. It's my man, Rich Eisen, bro. I got it. Here it is.
Far talking to the Jets.
Oh.
There's Robert Saleh, and there's Joe Douglas. Now, this looks like a meeting that just broke up.
That was my tweet. Me, Rich Eisen. What's up? Let's go. I got to send this to Jack. Jack will love this. All right. Enough about that. Shout out to Rich Eisen. It's my man. Where's my cut? Imagine. All right, folks. Pretty damn cool. Now, I want to see Odell Beckham Jr. officially come to the Jets, though. So bad. It's official. Guys, if you enjoyed the show, let's get to 100 likes, baby. Come on. 100. We got 86 likes with 117 of you guys watching. Let's see it. 100. Let's get 100. 100 for OBJ and Aaron Rodgers. For good juju, baby. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's freaking get it. All right. Now we're going to allow some special guests to join for a little Q&A segment. Who dares to come on here to talk Jets with me? Who's the brave soul? I know Jets Forever is not brave enough. I know he ain't brave enough. Simply call in. And hey, there's nothing to be intimidated by. It's just me. It's just me. Pin. RKO's here. Of course, I'll acknowledge you, my friend. It's good. All right, guys. If you guys want to call in, click the link pinned at the top of the chat. Let's talk some Jets, baby. Let's talk some Jets. Jets. Yes, sir. Come on, baby. I don't bite. Come on in. Pull up. Talk some Jets with me. No one wants to come? No one's... Come on. I know someone's going to come. Rich is going to hide in the bushes the second Aaron reports to camp. I'm going to move to Jersey for training camp. I think that's what I might have to do. Just going to live there. Let's go. Peter says, likes people. Richie's the man. Peter, I appreciate that, bro. Thank you, Peter. You're my man. Very optimistic Jets fan here. 18-year-old, loyal, green, and faithful, baby. Let's go, Dakota. That's what I like to hear. Driving. Otherwise, I'd call in. All good, my friend. No one wants to call it. How old am I? Well, I actually turn 25 on Saturday. April 1st is your boy's birthday. April Fool's Day. And your boy's turning 25. Crazy. Quarter. Woo. I'm an old fart. Right, guys? Oh, 25. Turn 25. Let's go, baby. I'm excited. This is the year. My 25th year on this planet Earth is where I see my Jets team succeed. Let's get it going. Happy birthday, brother. 90s gang. Yes, sir. 1998. Let's get it going. All right, we got the first caller. The brave man is actually joining.
Woo. What's up, man? I'm an old fart. Right, guys?
I thought I had it muted.
25.
There we go.
There we go. Garrick, how you doing, brother? Nice
Pretty
jersey.
good, man. Oklahoma Jets fan for whole family. Is actually my dad. He's like
I think 60 now, but he was there watching that Super Bowl with his dad. Not there, but at home watching it.
Nice,
He betted that Joe Namath would win it. Well, he said, I guarantee it.
How did
That's
your
pretty
dad
cool.
become a Jets fan? Was he from Oklahoma back then?
Yeah, we're from Oklahoma, but going back to that, all the way back then, that was pretty cool. Sorry, I'm kind of nervous right now. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
but
that's
I love
awesome.
the channel, man. I was wondering about the draft. It looks like we're going to go defensive tackle, maybe round 1, round 2.
Yeah, I think defensive tackle is definitely a gigantic, position of need, even though we do have Quinn Williams obviously on the roster. But I think it's going to be either offense or defensive tackle. It's one of those two at 13, in my opinion.
Right.
I think that the trenches is going to be, the priority. Either we're getting an offensive tackle to help out Rodgers, or we're getting a defensive tackle to help out getting to the other quarterback.
Right.
And I think that, the further we get into free agency, the more understanding we'll get of where the Jets going to go, because there's still some moves to be made, whether that's getting an offensive tackle, trading for a defensive tackle, who knows? But I definitely think I agree with you on that. Defensive tackle is going to go high in the draft for the Jets.
Yeah, that's my one problem with the Calais Campbell. I feel like it might be too small for like what we're wanting to kind of plug and play, just to be a run stopper like that Snacks Harrison was. Like that's what we need.
I agree. Is there anybody like you're looking at 13?
That Mazzy Smith, I haven't really done too much work, but I mean he's pretty good size. I think like 337 or something.
Yes, sir. I mean, there's a lot of talent in this draft that the Jets can get at 13, and I'm just hoping that Joe Douglas can work his magic and do the similar thing he did last year, because last year we got a lot of capital, but we still hit home runs.
Right.
I mean, actually not a home run. We hit a freaking grand slam. So let's hope we can do that all over again this upcoming draft class.
One more thing I've been saying for a while, I think we're going to end up using these 3 premium picks, and Packers aren't getting any of them.
Ooh, okay. So you think the trade is going to happen after the draft then?
I think it's going to happen. I think that we're going to end up giving the Brett Favre deal. It's going to be a third that can become a first next year, but that's it.
Woo. All right. Sign me up for that. And hopefully it does become a first next year, because that means what? The Jets freaking did good things. So, Garrick, I appreciate you tuning in.
Thanks,
all
man.
the way from Oklahoma, my man.
Get up.
Jet up. Appreciate you, brother. Love having Jets fans coming on here. We got global Jets fans, nationwide Jets fans. They're all welcomed. Let's go. Next caller, we got Frank in the house. What's up, Frank?
Hello.
What's good, man? How you
how's
doing?
your day going? I'm good.
It's going pretty well, man. Opening day for baseball, talking Jets with you guys. It's been fun. How about you?
It's been pretty fun. I'm in school right now, as you can see. So
yeah, I was about to say, it looks like
I've
you're in a
been just doing
dorm. You
some
at
homework.
UConn?
Yeah, it's pretty chill.
Nice, man. Supporting the Jets, though, that's all we need.
Of course. I guess I do have like one question, and that would be like following this off season, I seen that Makai, he's pretty set on like kind of saying he's a left tackle. So how do you think the tackles will pan out? Like, do you think he'll just openly go to right tackle, or do you think like we'll try and get one or like draft one later?
Great question. That's a great question. I think it's not going to be handed to Makai. I think Makai is going to go into the training camp with the mindset of trying to win that job. And I think that the Jets are going to give Mekhi Becton every opportunity to fight for that left tackle job. And I feel like what the Jets should be doing is allow Mekhi Becton and Dwayne Brown compete for left tackle, and then draft a player for Max Mitchell and that rookie to compete for right tackle. I think Mekhi's going to win it over Dwayne Brown, and there's going to be a rookie to get it at right tackle. And we're going to have Mekhi at left, rookie at right tackle, Dwayne Brown backing up, Max Mitchell backing up. That's my vision. I don't want Dwayne Brown to be the starter. I think he's great for depth. I'd love him coming back, but I'd prefer to have young, fresh tackles out there like a Mekhi and a rookie. And you can even sell me on Max Mitchell being this day one starter at right tackle, because he looked really freaking good last year as a rookie, you know?
Yeah.
So
honestly, that is my dream O-line, to be honest.
facts,
Mekhi being a great left tackle, that's just...
I agree. And honestly, there is still a chance that Mekhi plays right tackle, and I'm aware of that. But we know that, and you said it yourself, Frank, Mekhi wants to be a left tackle. He knows that that's a premier position. He was drafted to be the left tackle here. He played left tackle here as a rookie. Last year, he was the right tackle, though, all the way in through camp. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this whole offensive line plays out. And I'm hopeful that it can really prove everybody to be the starting left tackle day number one and stay healthy all season long, right?
100%.
All right, Frank. Well, we appreciate you hopping on the call, man. Everyone else isn't brave enough like you. So I appreciate you, Frank.
I love the show.
Hey, Frank,
I
we
enjoy it.
appreciate that. Let's go Jets and keep representing the Jets over there at UConn, baby. Let's go.
Of course. Thank you.
No problem, man. Frank, go. Love it. Again, guys, if you want to join in the show, click the link at the top of the chat. Hit that thumbs up button for your boy. Let's get it going. All right, next caller. We got Abe's back in the house while driving. What's up, Abe?
Good, Richie.
You better keep your eyes on the road.
No, I will. How you doing, bro? It's been a while.
I'm just messing with you. Of course, man. I've been doing great. It's been a while. How you doing?
Chilling. I was watching the new AFC East Roundtable episode last night. It was very interesting. It was you know, I gotta admit, I like as much as I like despise like dumbass Patriots fans. Sorry for the cussing, but as much as I despise like some Patriots fans, honestly, Master at work, I think besides you, he's probably my favorite person on the AFC East Roundtable. He is Master Troll, and honestly, like he can like, I mean, he can, you know, he can get like into his little fandom, and like we all can, but he's like, I feel like he's pretty reasonable, you know, and like Dan is pretty reasonable too. TD can be reasonable, but TD is delusional sometimes. But TD's a good guy.
That's his brand.
Yeah.
Delusional TD.
Dolphins fans, dude.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah, the AFC East Roundtable is going to be freaking crazy this year for a lot of reasons.
I can't wait.
We had a lot of fun things planned.
Dude, I'm just like I refresh Twitter every couple hours to see if something comes out, like any like new details. Like I'm hoping that like ESPN or like CBS or like some sports app that I have, like they like say like breaking, like Jets and Packers are finalizing trade details, like it's about to happen, and then like within like the next hour or two, it's like made official, like Aaron Rodgers coming to the Jets. It's almost there. It's like it's we're so close, but like we're still so far.
All right. Dude, that's what we're all waiting for. Like, we almost celebrated the moment when Trey Wingo made that tweet. And then we celebrated really big time when Aaron Rodgers said he's coming. And then since then, it's just been like, okay, let's just get the deal done.
I know this is
done already.
And like the more we wait, like the more it just gives like fans like other like AFC East fans, like other football fans, they're going like Aaron Rodgers isn't coming, blah blah blah. Same old Jets, LOL Jets. Like, dude, I honestly can't wait. Like, as a sports fan myself, I don't usually like go crazy and like, you know, talk like count, like, you know, I don't be going like, oh, we're winning the Super Bowl, blah blah blah, this and that, because like, you know, us being Jets fans, we've been disappointed before. We know what disappointment feels like. Like, we can always have our expectations, but it's just like what we had in previous years. Like, it's always been, you know, we think something's gonna happen, and then, you know, the same old Jets happens. But I think last season was like, it was like we like the universe just had to give us like our last couple of licks as Jets fans. Like, it's like, I just got to mess with you guys just a little bit more, you know, like
yes,
the 6-game losing streak after having like that big win streak. Like we needed like I think we were getting like a little too excited. So the universe was like, no, I need you guys to cool your jets a little bit. Pun intended.
Yeah, you can go beat the Buffalo Bills at home, your division rival who's been winning the division the past 3 years. And then we're going to bring you all the way back down to earth by making you lose 6 straight.
Then they're like, you know what? This year could finally be the year that you guys actually do something. Like, I've messed the universe. Like, I've messed with you guys for way too long. I just like I gotta cut you guys some slack, which is like, please, it's been way too long. Like, I'm sorry I'm taking up so much time. I'm actually about to go get food before I go to work, but I'm sure you've seen it now with the Sacramento Kings making the playoffs. Now the Jets have the longest active playoff drought,
which will end this year.
Year, exactly. Dude, I'm so excited. Like, I want the season to start yet. I wanted the season to start yesterday. Like, I can't. I just like, I love the NFL so much, dude. I miss football season so much.
Me too, man. It's going to happen. And you bring up the Kings playoff drought. Now it's the Jets' longest playoff drought in sports history. That's going to come to an end this year, Abe. And we're going to experience it together, brother.
I can't wait, dude.
All right, man. It's great to see you. Hope everything is well with you at home, my man. And I'll see you soon, all right? Let's go freaking
Thank
Jets.
you, bro. You too. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, man. Have a good one. That's Abe tuning in. Appreciate you, Abe. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Man, it's so awesome to see so many Jets fans come on here and be hyped up. Let's go, baby. All right, next caller, we got Poppy in the house. What up, man?
Hey, man.
How you doing?
Haven't heard from you a little bit. from that last one, the last live stream. But sorry about that. It was just like I want Aaron Rodgers really bad. And I didn't mean to like be insensitive or whatever. I just was like, oh man, I just want him so bad.
Hey,
Just
no
like,
reason to apologize. We all want him so bad.
well, about the Lamar crap about how their contract to like try to break the NFL and all that stuff. I was like, I just want him. It's like I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of being the butt end of Patriots garbage.
No, you're 100% right. I mean, we have a right to be freaking eager and hungry and starving for any quarterback that becomes available until we actually get one.
And I think there's several options for second receiver. I don't know if Odell's going to be it, but the reason why I keep on going back to Devontae Adams is because Devontae is a stud, and I know it'd probably be impossible for us to get the cap space, but if we could work out a contract with him, I would give up this year's first-round pick. Heck, I'd give up 2 first-round picks for him.
Yeah.
That would literally put us in that position, man.
I mean, yeah, dude, you're Devontae Adams. I mean, you can't twist my arm about that. I'm just sad to report to you it's just not going to happen, but I want him like you, but it's just unfortunately unrealistic. It's just like I don't think Devontae Adams wants to go anywhere. He's content with his home in Vegas. He went there. He got a brand new contract. The Raiders aren't interested in moving him. I mean, it's really complicated to get him over here. And if his contract wasn't that big and it wasn't cost that much, I think that there would be a chance for that.
Right. Anyways, I think we're going to draft.
Wilson too. Don't worry. We got Garrett. He's going to turn into Devontae.
I know, but I wanted 2 of them because you can't stop anyone. I want it so we can be unstoppable. That's what I want.
Facts, man. And hopefully we will be unstoppable when we get Rodgers and hopefully OBJ. We got Garrett Wilson as the number 1. We got OBJ at number 2. Lazard. We got Hardman. We got a lot of dogs. So it's going to be a lot of fun, Poppy. And I appreciate all the support you always bring on the channel. Always bring fire.
Let's go Jets.
Yes, sir. Let's go Jets. Talk to you later, man. Yeah, Poppy's been loyal to the Devontae Adams. I wish it was possible, man. I'd be screaming from the rooftops for Devontae Adams. But it's all good. We got Garrett Wilson. And Aaron Rodgers is going to turn Garrett Wilson into Devontae Adams. You know who Devontae Adams was before Rodgers? He was just Devontae, late draft pick. Let's go. All right, next caller, we got NY Jets fan 4. What up, brother?
What's going on, Richie?
I'm doing well. How you doing, man?
Not bad. I just wanted to run something by you, and I've been thinking about it for the past few days. In terms of our linebacker and safety, the signing of Chuck Clark. Do you see him playing more? Because I don't think we're gonna. I think this is the reason why we haven't signed a Quan. I could see him playing more of a linebacker role in terms of more of a safety. Because in Baltimore, he played a lot of linebacker, edge, slot. Like he sort of played everywhere on the defense. And I remember that when we were going after Keanu O'Neal, and he ended up signing with Dallas, and he probably would have been the same type of thing because we wanted that Swiss Army knife. So I was just wondering your opinion on it and see what do you think on that? Do you think he'll be playing more of like a linebacker, like in the box type, opposed to playing more in the backfield?
Now, that's actually a great question because I did not think of him replacing Quan's spot because Quan's spot is a sub linebacker, right? He's not in every single down. He's in for certain packages. It's CJ Mosley and Quincy Williams as the 2 starting linebackers with the nickel package. But then you go into that standard 4-3 package, you got 3 linebackers on the field, and Quan is that 3rd. So could Chuck Clark fill in there? Absolutely. I mean, he's the biggest versatile weapon the Jets have added to the defense. He's played literally everywhere, like you alluded to. So maybe the Jets do see him a little out there. Maybe that tells me that, you know, Whitehead's going to be the starter next to even either a rookie we bring in at free safety, or they love Tony Adams, or I don't know what else they're going to bring in.
The thing that makes me think that way is one of our weaknesses on defense last year was the coverage in that area, was the linebacker area.
Absolutely, yeah.
So,
the middle.
you know, you substitute Chuck Clark in there who can play that middle role. He's big enough, fast enough, can cover linebackers or tight ends. I'm seeing it more where he's going to be playing that linebacker role, Swiss Army knife role more than, and I think that's why we haven't signed Quan.
I think that's a great insight, man. And I honestly never thought of it that way. I still personally rather bring back Quan just for depth purposes and the
Yeah, I
continuity
agree.
and the energy that he
Yeah.
brings to this team.
For the rundowns, you could throw in an extra linebacker.
Yeah, exactly. But listen, man, if they throw, I think Chuck Clark is going to be a really fun piece to add to this defense in terms of how versatile it is and how you can literally play him everywhere. Go look at his snaps, guys, in the chat if you guys are not familiar with him. He's literally played snaps at interior defensive tackle. Like, this man plays everywhere.
He's even played edge, and
Yeah.
he's like he could be a lightning bolt off the edge too. So I honestly think he's going to be one of our better players this year on defense. To be honest with you,
And he also has like the highest snap streak in the league. Like, he's
he's
never
got like an Iron Man streak going.
Yeah, so hopefully that continues. We need a durable, versatile beast on defense. And I think Chuck
I
Clark
agree.
is one of those offseason pickups that not a lot of people are really talking about because it's kind of swept under the rug because
He's
we're
going to
all
be one of
talking
those.
about
He's going to be one of those DJ Reed signings where people know he's like a good player, but he's going to surprise people and actually play better than people thought he was going to be.
Hell to the yeah, man. I appreciate that because I never thought about him potentially filling in that Quan role. You bring in great insight, my man. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Richie. Have a good one, buddy.
You too, my man. Let's go Jets. All right. This next caller, is this who I think it is? Johnny? What's up, Johnny?
Richie, what's up, my man?
What's up, man? I thought you were like Johnny Ice Cream. Yeah, I can hear you great, Johnny.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
No. Yeah,
I saw your
Sorry
name
to-
backstage.
sorry
I was like, is this Johnny Ice Cream? But
No,
it's all good, man.
unfortunately, I'm not.
How you doing? What's your
It's
thoughts
all good.
about this season?
No,
this offseason
the
so
last
far?
guy. I'm doing good. Actually, I was gonna talk about Chuck Clark and the secondary because I thought that was kind of an underrated defect in our defense, but you guys just touched on that. So I kind of wanted to go back to the wide receiver group because I wanted to know what Poppy was smoking on, where he wanted to give up 2 first-round picks for Devontae Adams. But I do like adding somebody into like that second, third wide receiver mix. Obviously, if we could get Odell for like 8 or 9 million. But what if we traded for DeAndre Hopkins? I've heard like he's kind of on the market. We got 2 second-round picks. Do you think like maybe trading a second or a fourth, some kind of package for Hopkins might be something the Jets could do?
Yeah, I think the only way they do that, obviously, is if OBJ doesn't come to the Jets. And I think if the Jets don't get Odell Beckham Jr., you can really start talking about the Jets getting a receiver at 13 as well. Because we brought in Lazard, we brought in Hardman, you traded away Elijah Moore, we got Garrett Wilson, and getting a JSN in the draft, because like DeAndre Hopkins is great, and so is OBJ, but the only issue with them is they're complete win now moves, and there's no future with them. And if the Jets really want to help out the now and the future at the same time, you go and you draft a high-end receiver, you get cheap control for long term. I honestly don't see the Jets going after DeAndre Hopkins. I think they're just zeroed in on OBJ. And if I was a betting man, I'd say it's going to be Odell Beckham Jr. over a rookie early and over DeAndre Hopkins. Excuse me. But I can definitely see Hopkins being talked about amongst the Jets brass because if they really want to get as many weapons as possible, that'd be crazy. I also feel like Hopkins kind of is – obviously he's better than Lazard, but I feel like Lazard kind of is our Hopkins in terms of just scheme-wise. The type of receiver that they got in Lazard is Hopkins, so I don't think he would fit in that realm, if that makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah, no, it makes sense, Richie. I was just thinking, because we got with Rodgers, he loves to spread the ball around, so you can never have too many weapons with him. And that's the other thing. It's like our tight ends this year, man, like Conklin and Uzama. I'm expecting big things from Tyler Conklin this year. What do you think about maybe not at 13, but if things go bad, like all the offensive linemen are off the board, there's no defensive linemen there, like if we trade down a little bit and take that tight end, I think he's out of Notre Dame, the kid that they're talking about. What do you think about maybe adding him and giving Rodgers like a young tight end to like really push the field?
Well, you can't fault. Like I'm never gonna stop. I'm never gonna not think Joe Douglas is gonna go get a playmaker on offense or a weapon. I mean, last year he proved this all wrong. I mean, going into the second round, of day 2. Everyone was like, oh, linebacker. Oh, a safety. Who are we going to get?
Right.
We literally traded up to get Breece Hall, another offensive weapon. Nobody was thinking about that at the time. We knew
Right.
Breece Hall was available going into day 2, but no one thought that Joe Douglas was really going to do it. We're looking at all the line. Like, that's really where my head's at with Joe Douglas now. He's proven to me that he doesn't give a damn about the linebackers and safeties in terms of premier as much as the fans, but he wants
Right.
playmakers. So if he wants to literally lock down the tight end room for the long term, maybe he gets aggressive there. But I don't think that the tight end position is that much of a weakness, because I do think Tyler Conklin is a dog. I think Jeremy Ruckert is a player that the Jets hold in high regard from
That's
last
your
year's
boy.
draft class as well. So I don't see them taking a tight end the first round for that reasoning. If they were depleted at the position, I can definitely see it, though, because that tight end from Notre Dame is definitely a stud.
Gotcha. All right, Richie, I'll let you go, man. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I appreciate you answering my questions. And hopefully this Aaron Rodgers things will be taken care of soon. And I think he's going to wear number 8. What do you think, Richie, before you go?
I agree. I think number 8 is going to be the most likely. I don't think he's going to take 12.
Yeah, I think that's the move. All right, Richie, have a good one, man.
Johnny, appreciate you, my man. Thank you
Yes,
so
sir.
much. Let's go, Jets.
Go.
Let's go, baby. All right, another great Jets fan tuning in. These call-ins were awesome. The call-ins were awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another Jets Media live show. We appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in to the New York Jets Media live show. If you guys could do me a solid, hit that like button. We're going to wrap up the show here. Any of my Knicks fans in the chat, I'm literally about to be live on Knicks Media in 10 minutes. Watch. You guys can see me do it live. This is what's going to happen. You're going to see me go like this. Whoop. Oh, we're talking about the Knicks now. All right. So any of my Knicks fans, go to Knicks Media. I'm about to be live talking about my Knicks. And then we got the Mets starting soon. So it's going to be a good sports day for Richie. Thank you all for tuning in to another Jets Media live show. I appreciate you guys. Let's freaking go Jets. Anything else you guys want to talk about before the show's wrapped up? Come on early tomorrow, Richie. What's tomorrow? I'll come on early. I don't know what tomorrow is, but I'll do it. Bing bong, let's go. All my Knicks fans, let's see you guys in the chat. Hey, listen, I'll link it right now so you guys know where I'm going to be. Just in case anyone's like, yeah, I'll come through. Just in case. I just linked in the chat. Any Knicks fans that are not familiar with my Knicks channel, I just pinned it to the top of the chat. That's my Knicks show. That's going to be live in the next couple of minutes. I know not everyone are Knicks fans. I get it. But in case you are, come hop in. Come check me out on Knicks Media. We're going to be talking about how the Knicks adjust to Julius Randle's injury. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I'll see you guys next time. Let's go Jets. Peace out.